Fuck it, we're live. Wait, fuck it, we're doing it live. What's up, everybody? I am easing back into training. If you go to the RP member section, you will see a video of me doing a very pathetic back session. Come to find out, I was also coming down sick in that video, so I feel better now. Today is legs. So, I addressed it in that one, but I haven't trained legs in basically 3 or 4 months. And I did one session where I did the hack squat only, no weight, and one set of lying leg curls. And I was sore for 4 days. So today is going to be a very, very fucking fast session. Very fast. I'm going to do seated leg curl, probably 1 or 2 sets again. And then I'm going to find a hack squat of choice and get my fat ass on that thing. And by fat ass, I mean I'm the smallest and fattest I've been in a very long time. Training hasn't happened. You haven't seen many videos. We did a podcast. Wasn't training during that podcast. We'll be putting more of those out as well. And Joe will be joining us. But you're going to see a lot more solo videos coming to the channel. Just me, myself, and my training. So I'll make sure we do deep dives on stuff from here on out. And one thing I want to say, this is going to be a fun journey to follow because a lot of you come to points in your training and dieting careers where you have a severe injury, you have a prolonged off period because of life shit. And I'm basically, for the first time in my bodybuilding career, coming from an extended off period that I had to take. 4 or 5 weeks of no training at all. And it sucked ass. I'm coming back now. Maybe I'll post like fucking physique progress and shit too. But you can turn this into a good thing because a lot of you also don't periodize well. And you don't do like maintenance periods, which resensitize you to high volume training. So for me, I'm completely resensitized to high volumes. And I can look my best ever in like 3 to 6 months. Which is what's going to happen. So follow along. Join me if you're somebody who's getting back into the gym. Maybe that'll be the title of this video. Getting back into training. And let's fucking do this shit. Let's have some fun. Let's try to put our muscle back on and then some. I fucking love this seated leg. Have you used it yet, Mario?
What was that?
The seated leg curl. Have you used it yet?
Hell yeah, man.
That's fucking nice, right? It's got a deep stretch. New Tech has the best equipment in the world.
Yeah.
It's fucking beautiful. Like there's a fucking belt on this shit. As if this was gonna lock you down already. Crazy shit. Look how far back this leans. Just look at where my legs are. That's a full stretch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it feels so good to hit legs again. This is for the people who complain about how this hurts your legs because it has a seat belt. So I wonder if it's for people who like don't like this pressing down on them. Maybe you can just lash it over you. That's cool. Whoa, that was already halfway up the machine. That's not good. And I'm coming back into training off 4 months off. Your people are working, Mario. Watch out. Guys, this session is going to be so goddamn fast. This is how you got to ease into training though. Like, you can't just go hitting fucking PRs right away, jumping into like 5 sets of 10.
So like now that you've taken off some time, right now that you're coming back in, do you feel excited and pumped up to do it? Or are you more like dreading to get back into it and feeling it again?
It's pretty weird. When I come off a deload, basically like day 6, I'm like fucking ready for the gym. So I make sure to rest that final day. And on day 7, I'm like really excited. I was excited to get back into it, but guys, there's a pharmacology aspect to this as well. And whenever because I was off everything, slowly introduced my special sports subs with very low dosages. That aspect in itself changes the psychology, changes the joint health, changes everything. So it hurts a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Training does not feel good. I thought it would feel great. Getting back into it is, especially when you compete at like a high level and you're advanced in this endeavor, it's fucking tough, man. I am very not motivated at all. I don't want to look at myself. I look at how I'm fucking dressed. I hate it. I hate the way I look. The way training feels, because there's a technique acquisition aspect to all of this. So whenever I come back into training, I have to get the techniques down again too. And it's hard, especially when my joints feel not lubricated from being off of hormones. So I was off long enough to like feel the dip, but not long enough for my natural testosterone to tick back up, which at this point for me probably wouldn't happen anyway. So it was tough. It's tough right now. I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can. These types of videos and shit will help because I'll have shit to talk about. I'll get to do some sets, ease back into it. But like easing back into it like this is fucking bogus. I hate it. This is, like I said, you're gonna see me do 1 to 3 sets today probably. And it's gonna be very high rep because, especially for my legs, trying to produce that kind of force after 4 months of not training my legs. It was like 3 or 4 months. Because remember, I hurt my knee during prep. So my leg sessions were very, very limited. So when I say I was off leg training for 3 months, it was more like 2 months. I didn't touch them for like 3 weeks leading into the show at all. Before that, I was doing like what I could. And then I took the month or so off recently. So I haven't touched them in a while. And this feels like garbage. Technique feels like garbage, but I'm doing what I can. It might take me a couple weeks to feel really good, especially as I accumulate the special sports stuff. So we'll see. But just trying to really make sure my technique is perfect, so I'm not leading into this with any bad technique issues. I don't want to instill poor movement patterns into me while I'm going through this process and through this transition. So really leaning into that stretch at the end there, slowing it down. Force, nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. Big stretch, hold it at the top. Force, and I'm trying to do that with everything. I don't want any bad technique. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, it's a bitch getting back into it, but it feels good. I am glad to be in here. It's just like the thought of all the how much I have to do to get back to where I was is like fuck. And then looking at myself and how I look, it isn't easy because I'm used to this kind of like steady progress through my whole career. I might do one more here and then go to a hack spot. I went to the Fit Club yesterday too. It's pretty fucking dope. It has a lot of fucking crazy prime pieces in there, and there's some old Body Master stuff. I'll train there. Especially in prep and stuff when I don't want to come here and get my head talked off. I'll go there for sure. Ooh. You're gonna notice too that people more like 5, 6 in the tank. With this, think about it like the longer you take off, let's say up to a year, for example, the closer you get back to reaching that beginner status for as long as your training career was, depending, mine being 14 years, the quicker that jump back into getting back to where you're advanced again is. So, whereas it might take me 3 years to go from like beginner intermediate to intermediate advanced, it takes me 2 months to get back from beginner. And by that I mean all the principles that apply to a beginner. They can train further away from failure, they can do less volume and grow, yada, yada, yada. Everything that applies to a beginner applies to you as you return from your off period. So if you took 6 months off and your training career prior to that was like 6 years, it might take you 3 months to get back to intermediate and 3 more months to get back to your 6-year advancement level where everything's grooving and you can achieve those volumes you used to do. Do not jump back into your advanced level. You are now back to a beginner mindset at least, and the way your physiology is working, so proximity to failure being higher, all that stuff I mentioned, that applies to you now. So I'm making sure to take that mindset, which I haven't had to do in a very long time, outside of like fractionally doing that after deloads, because again, the longer you take off, the more that applies to you. So with me, day 1 back in the gym after a deload is like a little further from failure. Week 1 is a little further from failure, but I'm still able to push it pretty hard. So now I'm pushing it, just not as hard as I would after a deload, more so like I'm a beginner. Hopefully that makes sense.
That actually makes sense, yeah, because then on a deload, I do the first week where I go kind of easy.
Yeah, like 3 in the tank.
The second week, I start feeling like, all right, let's go. Let's get more into it.
So then you apply that across, well, now it's more than a deload. It's a
Yeah.
full fucking off period.
Yeah,
Gotta be
yeah.
easy. Gotta be easy.
That's gonna be the intro.
I'm warming up my perfect.
You want to train right to gain muscle, but there's so much complexity to it. What exercises to choose, what sets and reps to do, how much weight to lift, and how to structure your weekly plan. So much uncertainty that it's easy to get overwhelmed. The RP Hypertrophy app removes all uncertainty and makes the training process precisely defined. Choose your pre-made workout plan from dozens available in the app, plug in your weights, and the app takes care of the rest for months of productive training. Ready? Click on the link in the description of this video to get started.
Warming up my knees. That hack squat's heavy as fuck, man. This one's not bad. Just pump out a bunch of reps. Yeah. 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 Look, Arnold. He's above me. He's looking over me.
Where is he?
Yeah. 7, 8, 9. Look how happy he is to be curling. He's just happy. He's just happy to be curling, dude. Fuck, you know. Dios mío. This bitch is heavy as fuck. Well, ooh, look at this. For bodyweight squats after. I might have to use the half hack. So, the seated hack, less axial load, feels really good. I get a little bit more glute out of it than this, but it might just have to be what I use, because straight up this hack squat's heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, should I be going this heavy yet? God damn. Like the Atlantis, you can use the Atlantis hack squat, right, Mario? It's way lighter, way smoother too.
Yeah. Is that the one that they have also at the
Strip?
Yeah, okay.
And strength culture. I'm an equipment connoisseur. That's right.
Out here in Vegas, you become an equipment junkie.
You will know good equipment.
Back anywhere else I was, like in California, I never really paid attention to.
Yeah, it's either like Hoist, Techno Gym, or like Life and Matrix. I have a pump in my quads. The fuck is this tall? Oh, there we go. My little ass legs now. Look at those tiny fucking legs. Need to build them back up.
There you go.
Bodybuilders always come up with some like real dumb shit. Operation Rebuild.
Operation Comeback.
the comeback. We're gonna see how this feels.
Yo, Jared, do you feel like it takes you longer to warm up because of how long it's been since you actually trained legs?
Oh yeah,
warm up. Because you did a few warm-ups on the seated leg curl, and then right here as well.
Yep. It's gonna take you. Again, you're a beginner. Beginner mindset. Come in here, do some maybe general warming up. Walk on the treadmill, get the heart rate up. Move into that the movements or a dynamic warm up, and then progress from there. So don't just try to hop in.
Would you say Stairmaster would be a good warm up on a leg day, like just for a few minutes?
You could if you wanted to.
I've never done it, but I always thought about it because
you could if you wanted to.
Yeah,
I would just say 5 minutes max, and don't go crazy. You want all your glycogen for your training.
Got it.
Yeah.
Mainly just to kind of warm up your legs, right?
Totally, yeah. If you like it. Or I would just do the movement for a lot of warm-up sets.
Yeah.
But, because then you're also ingraining that technique. So you get the technique acquisition aspect of repetitive warm-ups, repetitive movement. So although I'm using no weight, one plate, I'm doing the movement such that I'll do it when I have my working sets on, right? So you're getting that practice.
Yeah.
So it's a little better, but as far as like a general warm-up, getting the heart rate elevated, you could. Just don't burn through all your fucking glycogen.
Yeah.
And that's like fucking super minute details. Like the amount that would matter, general pop is 0. And the amount that would matter for a super duper advanced 300-pound bodybuilder is like 5%. I'll show him Mario my body, and he's judging me.
You see, Jared calls himself fat right now. This motherfucker's jacked.
And oh, yeah, so I'm just building up a ton of metabolites in the tissue right now. That's my training for legs, at least, helping to gain that lost muscle back right away. Then I'll move into more traditional straight sets and things like that. I read a comment today, and somebody said, I traded my personality for muscles.
What a mean thing to say.
Pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up, man. That's all I did last time I trained legs, with one less set of leg curls. And I was sore for 4 days. So that's probably it. Literally. I am training somebody at 11 for the channel. Gonna do a little push workout. Fuck him up. It's Jordan. You guys have seen him on here before.
He's a big dude, right?
Yeah, Australian guy.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what we can do. Give him some good cueing. Potentially be doing his training in the future. We'll see. That's the session, guys. And if you take anything from it, just make sure you're not being an idiot. A good way to get hurt is to come back full force. And a good way to fuck your joints up in the future, same thing. So just really chill. Ease into it. Be smart. Be patient. That's the biggest, hardest part of all this. Be fucking patient. Because you're going to want to be like, all right, fuck this shit. I'm pissed. I've been angry for a few days, honestly. I just internally. Don't be an idiot. Don't listen to your primitive fucking intuitions. Be smart. Be logic. Be codified in your approach back. Take it easy. You will thank yourself in the future because you'll be better than you ever have been. So come along this journey with me and watch how I do that, because I'm gonna have to practice a lot of mindfulness and be very patient during this process. But appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you want to see. We need video ideas and questions and more love. There's not enough love in this world, guys. So go and hug your grandma and kiss your dog and shake your kid. Throw him into a pile of leaves. See you guys next time.